What's good, guys? My name is Chinazi. I make music for a living. Yeah, on this video, I'm gonna show you how I mixed these drums. Yes, sir. As you can hear it yourself, drums go really hard. So let us talk about the kick first. Yeah. So the first thing I put on the kick was it already sounded good for sure, but I just thought I should tone shape it. Yeah, and just maybe like clean it here. Man, do a low pass filter and then a high pass filter here, just to get rid of that low end, just a little bit of it. And then yeah, I'm just tone shaping it. You can always leave the kick as it is, but sometimes maybe you feel like you need certain frequencies to shine, or you need to lower them. You can always use an EQ. Yes. Another thing, a transient processor, all the time. Each and every on all my beat stems, I always use a transient processor because this thing is gonna help you clean your kicks, your snares, your hi-hats. It's gonna get rid of that reverb on those beat stems. Yeah. Most of the time I utilize this knob here, the release knob. Yeah. Just so I get rid of that excessive noise or that reverb on the kick. And then maybe I boost the attack here and then take care of some split frequency. But all the time, you should use your ear when it comes to these things. Yeah. So a transient processor all the time on my beat stems. So this is what the kick sounded like before in the mixing. After the mixing, if you are wearing your headphones, you can definitely hear the difference. Yeah. And then let's talk about the clap now. Yeah, and on the clap is it's the same thing. The release knob, just to get rid of the excessive noise on the clap. Yeah. And I kept it at for minus 30. Let me just say minus 45. Yeah. And then the attack here is 20%, and then the split frequency 144.9 hertz. Yeah. As long as it sounds good, you can just do whatever you want actually. Yeah. But an EQ again, just to, yeah, as you can see here, we definitely don't need this part, so that's why I did a high pass. Is it a high pass? Yes, a high pass filter. Yes. And then a low pass filter here, just to get rid of any excessive noise. Yes. So this is what the clap sounded like before in the mixing. After the mixing, there's a big difference, dog. Let us talk about the hi-hat now. And on the hi-hat, I put this thing, the fruity flanges, just to give my hi-hats that niche sound. Yeah. But actually, I don't like really loud hi-hats, so I use the flanges to get rid of some dBs, just to keep it wavy. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Let me just bypass the flanges. You're gonna hear that the hi-hats sound too should I say stuck after the flanges. Bro, sure you can hear that. And then I'm doing the very same thing on my hi-hat too. Putting an EQ, high pass filter, low pass filter all the time. So it's two things on my kicks or snares or hi-hats. Transient processor, EQ. Yeah. Those are my go-to plugins for mixing my drums. Yeah, and the release knob again here, just 35 minus 35%, and then the attack, boosting the attack 38%. Split frequency here. Yeah. And then let us talk about the pack. It's the very same thing. Transient processor, getting rid of the excessive noise using this knob. Yeah. So this is what the hi-hat sounded like before any mixing. After the mixing. Yeah. So now let us talk about the drum bars. So this is before the drum bars, eh? After the drum bars. So the first thing I put on this drum bars is a compressor, just to compress my drums in order to to get them to sound like those professional beats that you hear from all your favorite artists. Yeah, and then I'm putting a transient processor again to clean out any reverb that is left on my beat stems. Yeah, and then some saturation, just so I introduce some color on my drums. I'm using this knob here. If you're a producer, dog, you know about this. It's free. Yeah. And then on my master, because the master too, it adds some sauce on your drums, eh? So on my master, I have this thing here, the presets by Matt Loafer. Shout out to you, Matt Loafer. Yeah, hip hop punch. That is what makes everything go really hard for sure. And then a transient processor. Yeah, I'm just introducing some loudness here, just so I get inspired to continue with the beat so that it sounds loud. See, yeah, and then a soft clipper. Yes, all the time. So this is how the drums sound like without the master. After the master. That's really hot. Yes, sir. Thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate it.